Hello, my name is Kaylin Anderson, and I am from Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm also a proud enrolled member of the Nansemond Indian Nation, located in Suffolk, Virginia, one of the 7 federally recognized tribes here in Virginia. In 2021, I worked as a Corps member with the National Park Service, learning many skills from various park departments, from maintenance, law enforcement, interpretation, natural, and cultural resources, to be applied at the cultural and spiritual site that Virginia natives call Werowocomoco. The town of Werowocomoco to Virginia natives is what Washington, D.C. is for the United States. Being a Corps member allowed me to do meaningful work while also staying culturally connected with the local tribes here in Virginia. My fellow interns and I assisted archaeologists in taking a first look at the archaeological resources under the water along Werowocomoco shoreline. In Pennsylvania, we visited petroglyphs in the Susquehanna River, thought to be up to 1,000 years old. We even had the chance to represent the Virginian tribes in meeting Ambassador Joaquim de Espirito Santo of Angola while his visit here at Jamestown. What challenge is too big to overcome? I asked myself when looking at my generation and the potential we have in the future. My generation is overflowing with knowledge, talent, strength, courage, and determination. These traits remind me that my generation will not only move forward together, but with great purpose. Are we willing to pick each other up when needed? Are we willing to stand up for what we believe? Are we willing to fight the good fight? We all need to ask ourselves these questions in the uncertainty of today's world. Challenges such as climate change and environmental advocacy are a great place for members of the Corps to shine. We are the next leaders. We are the next protectors. We are the next educators. And we are the next fighters. We must lead by example and show others that we are taking stand for the sustainability of our environment. Will we create our own path and walk until the end? Will I be able to share the stories and culture to my kids about their ancestors and the land they walked? And will they be able to pass it on to their children? I will fight day in and day out to make sure future generations look upon us as the generation that stood up to be stewards of our land. We now hold the key that unlocks our future. We have inherited a major responsibility and duty. No matter your background, as a Corps member, we are all united as one force that is unstoppable. As a Corps member, you are a beacon of light in your community. Bring awareness to those who want to be part of change. Bridge the gaps in the relationships needed to become a steward personally, morally, and environmentally. Educate those who want to learn and provide resources for those in need. Our generation thrives when we act as a community and bring one another closer. Use this as a tool for bringing others into the Corps community. Use the tools and skills learned here from being a Corps member and reach for greatness. The Corps has provided me with a new vision and purpose in my personal journey. I now walk with pride and dignity, knowing that the support from my fellow Corps will follow. I ask the Corps to continue to provide the same support and guidance to the next generation that you all have shown me. Continue to reach out to the youth and educate them on the endless possibilities and opportunities that are available to them. Continue to uplift Corps members in times of hardship and uncertainty. Continue to challenge us and push us to reach our goals and aspirations. Continue to stand beside us during our journey as Corps members and environmental stewards. As I grow as a young man and returning member of the lead position for the 2022 Ancestral Program for Werowocomoco, I'm always thinking about my ancestors and making them proud. They have given me a drive to continue the fight to conservation, stewardship, education, and advocacy. I will stand tall and walk the path I was chosen for. With the love and continued support of Conservation Legacy and the Appalachian Land Corps, I know I will grow as a leader and successful steward. Be proud of who you are and the impacts you all have made. In my culture, we are always reminded to stay humble and prepare for the next battle ahead. Never let anyone discourage you or misguide you from your path and journey. Even when we face being unsuccessful and failure in battle, we must continue to fight. Always remember, as we stand together, united as Corps members, we will always win the war. Thank you.